Today, we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eorian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, it's blue-white control, but with some changes from the versions we have played before. Perhaps a more better responsible version, you might say. Running removal that doesn't give our opponent cards like Fateful Absence or Soul Partition, which basically lets them cast again later, but instead removal that takes away their cards but might be less versatile. So Elspeth's Smite, of course, only hitting smaller creatures, March of Otherworldly Light being a big mana investment, Destroy Evil having very specific targets, and Ossification, a little downside that if the enchantment gets removed, they get it back. Also keeps me from playing cards like Farewell, and also Sorcery Speed can be a problem. But making up for it with more card draw and a new win con, Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree, which is going to mill my opponents and make them salty. I played a few games with this on the iPad and was surprised to find myself winning, so we're going to pick up the story, the tale, the saga, right one win away from Mythic. If you've been keeping track, in fact, I'm not even sure if all this has made it into the videos. I can't remember. It's been like, it's been a week from hell is what it's been. But I think I've been all the way up to one win from Mythic, something like 6 times. 6 times. And I have deranked as low as Plat 3, or not Plat 3, Diamond 3 from that point, which has been... it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But I'm still here. I'm still fighting. And today, I believe, we only need one win. And Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree, did some nice milling with my iPad. So I believe it will do some nice milling here today. Remember to check out the sponsors of the content. CoolStuffing.com, promo code CGB5, and Moxfield, the best site on the internet for Magic the Gathering deck building. Now, let's do this. It ends here where I destroy a Jeweled Lotus. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. So last night, I got on a bit of a bender, and I was going hard using my iPad, which is something I haven't done in a long time. And for some reason, I actually rank up faster on my iPad. I don't know if I get different opponents or I'm just not as tight as when I'm recording. But on the iPad, well, this hand happened once on the iPad too. On the iPad, I got back to really close to Mythic with this deck. And I think it has the missing piece. Yes, not the missing colors, yes. I'm going to keep the Deluge. I know I don't have any blue yet, but we're working on it. So, missing piece. Realmbreaker, can it get it done? Ossification, another very interesting kind of missing piece card. Smite, cards I haven't been running that much in blue-white. And it looks like we get black. Hey, look at that. Never didn't have it. Might miss that Syncopate. But yeah, I never bottom Deluges anymore because it's always about cards. You gonna attack me? No? All right. Well, another blue source and we're doing it. Just come on, blue source. One time, right off the top. Children. Blue source! Beautiful. So, I think I actually take this bump and get the Memory Deluge cast rather than spending 2 mana on an Ossification. They might play something else. They also think I have a Wandering Emperor, so they might not even attack. See? So let's see if they put another creature down. Yeah, make my Sunfall juicy. And now we get the cards moving. I would love a Dissipate, but I think we just take lands and, yeah, just lands. 2 Dissipates on the bottom as it feels bad, but here we are. So what are they going to do? Play a Liliana? Not too afraid of that. They're going to go for the throat their own Shieldred. That keeps the Incubator token down and lets them get it back from the graveyard with a Gix's command. Also gives them food for their Trespasser? Yeah. Alright, so we take a little 4-pointer here. But we have Smite for next time they try that. And they didn't develop their board, so this is great. This is great. This is it, guys. I can feel it. 7 mana for that Flesh Gorger, huh? Oh, that's a Sunfall. So much card draw in this deck, too. Ah, there's Realmbreaker. Bam! Would you like to try it again? They power up a Foundry. They attack with a Foundry. No blocks. They pump the Foundry. Smite you. Although, we're gonna need more of those for underdogs. That's it? Floyd, that's it? By the way, Pink Floyd played Mono Red for like 2 years. I've seen that username so much. You're my stepping stone? Thought it would be harder. Thought it would be harder. 3-minute game, and then here we are. God, I have so much to say. So many people to thank. I hope you enjoyed the grinding out Diamond 1 content for the last week. I'd say I stretched it about as long as reasonable, although maybe next time I'll try to make a month out of it. Also may have joked here and there that when I hit Mythic, I'm going to retire. We'll think about that. Now that I've done it, I'm going to think about it a little bit. I don't know why it was so hard this time. Anyway, we can't just wrap the video there, right? Let's get a little bit more action with this sweet Realmbreaker deck. As you see, the Realmbreaker making all the difference, showing up in the final hand. All right, new strategy. When I hit Mythic number 1, I'll retire. 98%. I thought I'd come in at 80% with how bad my month was. Hand's great. Just got to draw some land. Silver Scrutiny won't be fine. Oh, here it comes. Off to the races. Get out. All right, big draw, big draw. It's a removal spell. Should be handy. Okay, no problem. Anything else? Play with my face? Sounds dirty. I have counter magic available. My opponent has mechanized warfare. Get out! Nobody wants you. All right, please draw a land. Please, please, please draw a land. I do not want a scrutiny for 1 in my main phase. Thank you. Well done. Good deck. Nice deck. Kumano. That's a point. And it's all about the points against Mono Red. You wanna lightning strike me too? Sure. And so we have a Sunset Revelry and our usual suite of Wandering Emperors that we need to draw into. Destroy Evil can hit Monoface's Kakazan. We're gonna miss a land drop here. So I think we just have to dig it up. I think if we don't, it's just bad play. They might have Foundries in their deck. Let's take the field. Still no life gain sources. It's getting tense. I'm getting nervous. I mean, you'd think they'd run out of cards, but they just don't because, yeah, they don't have to run lands in their deck to be successful. So they have to play those next turn, which is good for the Sunfall. And this is transforming, so we really want to wait on Sunfall. We have Destroy Evil for the Kumano to save some life. We have Ossification. It can hit the Swift Spear to save some life. That's 4 mana. I guess I can get away with a tapped land. There's the life gain. Come on, Wandering Emperor, where you at? Yep. Uh-huh. 6. 5. 4, 3. And almost dead to a lightning strike. Gotta do this. And they only have 3 blood tokens to dig for it. No big deal. Smite. Sunfall. If they just have it, we're dead. Land off the top and they play it. Because they have a make this... They're playing around make disappear, maybe? That would be weird. Pass. Untap, baby. Dissipate online. really need to draw land here. Let's go to war. Hey, you know, maybe we can buy 5 turns, 8 draws. I'm sure that's reasonable. What's it gonna be? Epicure, knock me to 2. You got it. I'll take that. And the festivities, knock me to 1. I think, did we let that go so we can draw 3? I think we do. I think we have to. Wonder why they played that land. There's a Wandering Emperor. Yeah, we're moving. And off the top, it's a Reckless Impulse, which could hit 2 spells. Yeah, I think we hit this for 3 and then Wandering Emperor the Epicure. Counter spells are life gain now. Yeah, they still went for it.
Run away. You'll be safer. My judgment is fine.
So what I should have done there probably is make a 2/2 and block. Even though we don't gain the life, we have the Dissipate and we have a 2-turn clock. That might have been a miss on my part. Now it's a 3-turn clock. Still could be okay, but if they draw back-to-back kill you spells. They play with Fire the Emperor. I think we allow that. It doesn't kill us.
Never done for good.
There's our Dissipate and a Sunset, and that's gonna do it. 4 life, please. Up to 7. 1 more turn of attacking with a 5/5, and we're done here. I was gonna say Reckless Impulse into like the perfect mix of burn could do it, but not today. That was a close one. I thought we were dead. I thought we were the deadest of dead. We go first. We have no white mana, but we can come back if they give us a target with the Field of Ruin. We have a Memory Deluge. These are stupid hands that I keep all the time because we have to play a lot of basics for ossification, and the Shuffler is fine. And here we are. I want them to play around removal here, just pump their Sleeper. Man, I'm telling you, these Dimir decks, they leave people in shambles trying to think of how to make plays. Just shambles. Two of them. Okay. Any pumps? 1 pump. Any pump? No? Take out that Mirix. I bet they'll pump now. Now we need the reverse deck thinning to work. We have to draw like 2 or 3 lands in a row after activating a Field of Ruin and, quote, thinning the deck, unquote. Okay, they're still not pumping. Implies to me they want to hold up Make Disappear. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Jeez, defend your sleepers? I don't think that's how Dimir's supposed to work. Doesn't mean it won't work out for them. Look at that. Mana screwed. Oops, all 4 drops. How to use our little friends. No blocks, I think. Wow. Deck. I'd like to file a complaint. Now would you like to grow a sleeper? Good job. Very well done. We could try to force them to grow this one, which then they can't draw a card over here. Whatever. They don't know what they're doing with their spells. We'll be fine. Just have to draw land and we'll be fine. I think we have to do this. Okay. They're still not drawing a card with that sleeper. I'm still not playing my cards. And they drew 2 Make Disappears. That's nice for them. And we draw land. All right. Pass here? Yeah, let them activate their sleeper. They don't. Ooh, so sneaky. All right. Well. Why wouldn't it be? All right, we need land into Sunfall after this Royal Mana screwing. Plains. We're at 3. They're just so jukey.
And I will protect me. You are not much of a...
So do they have another counter? They've only drawn 3. It's fine. Hey! What's interesting is they don't draw any land. We go to 2. They drop Sheoldred. Do I have a march in here? I thought I had 1, but I can't hit enough. The Sunfall was there. That's too bad. Yeah, just mana screwed in that game. It is what it is. We kept a 3-lander. We didn't draw our 4th in time. Discovering a trend. This is getting really silly. I don't know what it is. When I record on my PC, I get luck that is unacceptable, I would say, in Magic the Gathering. But I always leave it to the top decks to really decide. And of course, Mono Red knows when you're mana screwed. Like, they smell it. They just smell it and they come running right at you. Uh-huh. So, it's weird. I can't draw the right colors and I can't draw enough land. This is getting to be really bizarre. It's the worst of all worlds, all the time. Oh, they're going for the invasion? I guess that's a break. Cool. Doing it. Really doing it here. You want to attack the invasion again? That would be nice for me. Thank you. And Celestis. Hey, white mana. Kinda. Sorta. I mean, they are really excited about transforming that thing. If I had a sweeper, they'd be in big trouble. Okay. Four. Hey. Okay. How do we do it? What's this thing do? If a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature, battle, or opponent, it deals that much +2. Ah, that's how I got so low. They only have 1 card left. If I pass loot, I can't Emperor. So I guess the looting is not really an option. Which is really bad because we need the life. So we have to do this. And lose to Swift Spear plus Burn. Chick. Okay, not dead. Sunset. It's it's amazing how many of these stupid games I tend to pull off. I pass, I go to 3, I draw, I discard, I don't have a counter spell, I don't have another way to gain life, the destroy evil does nothing. Do I risk untapped white in my top 4? I'm dead on board if I don't hit it. I think I'm just supposed to make the conservative play here because my deck is a bit of a scam. At least bluff a counter spell. Adversary. You coming over? They're coming over. Let's see what we get for 1 here. Hey! Alright, I think we can do this. Three. We don't have a counterspell if they just have a lightning strike, but we'll have a Celestis trigger, and we know they don't have one right this second. See no evil. They drew play with fire. That had to be their top deck. Scrying to the top has to be more damage. Lock in the block. Slice up the chick.
I'm home. You're done.
Otherworldly light, huh?
I'll be back. Let your blade do the talking.
I want the Celestis trigger here. So that is a double spell, getting us to 5, which should be enough to not die to their various burn things. All 4 play with fires, 2 invasions. Punisher. I have basics. Wonder why they kept that. Because we know they kept on top, right? Yeah, we do. Yay for the basic strategy. Those 2 islands from the very beginning of the game that I was so salty about. Saving my bacon. Swifty. Gonna attack me, Swifty? Chick. Shut him down. More life.
Then this is what.
Let it grow, let it grow. Put counters on the samurai. Trigger. Come on, Celestis. Take me home. Had enough? No? Now you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. There it is. A panda can only take so much. Still a 98% gamer, my goodness. It's not clickbait to, you know, talk about Realmbreaker. I got to the, like, Diamond 5 or whatever it was. Diamond 1-5, like the last game before Mythic. I got there with Realmbreaker. I used it. I stole so many lands, you guys. You have to believe me. I stole so many lands. And now today, it just hasn't happened. It's not my fault they give up, all right? Look at this. Whoa. Both colors in my opener? Maybe we're done playing on hard mode. Welcome to Mythic. We have mono red. They'll have a creature here, right? Like a 2-mana creature, but then when am I going to cast the Ossification? Because I'm going to hold up the Dissipate. All right, 4th land. Will we have a 4th land on time this game? Good question. No creature, no creature, no creature. It's not a good creature. Probably the worst one. Okay, 2 of them is upsetting. March. I mean, we need to get to that sunfall. So will we draw the land for the memory deluge? That's the question. The question must be answered. Kamano, blow it up with Destroy Evil. Cool. Anything else? They're playing around Make Disappear. They're gonna strike me now? Pew pew? No. No land. Classic. Here we go. Squee, get out. March is for Foundry, I hope. Assuming we don't have to use it on Epicura Desperation. All right. Emperor Deluge options. They're coming in. Let them hit. Anything else? Pass. You coward! I memory deluge. Play with fire. Would you like to add a lightning strike to that? Oh, you better believe it. That's not good. Not quite what I was looking for. Let's take the scrutiny. It's a little more flexible. Do I sunfall them? Then what happens? They hit me down to like 3 or something, and I have no counterspell if they just have a burn spell from there. I really want them to power up that Foundry. Or play another haste creature would be okay. Here it comes. No. Coward. All right, let's gain our life.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Pew pew. They're digging. They're dropping lands. We could march this still, but I think we just hold. There's a Foundry over there. Lightning strike the Emperor, sure, but we got our life. We did what we came to do.
Of training for this.
Down to 1 card, but it could be a land. They've shown that they hold land. Squee again. I want to march Squee, but let's we could sunfall it too. I just think that's a losing line. Let's do this, and I'm gonna exile the sunfall because it's just expensive. Now we have a dissipate. Nope. Resolve. Hopefully now they don't attack with a Foundry. That would hurt. That would hurt my pride after trying so hard to ambush that stupid thing. Oh, I mean, I really hope they attack with the Foundry. That would totally not upset me. Chick. I think we need a draw here, so let the chick happen. Oh, now the Foundry? Okay, that's pretty annoying. All right, let's draw 3 and then smite. Maybe double smite? Nope, all land. No Field of Ruin either, which would have been a case for taking out the chick instead. Come on. Well, this can offset 2 life a turn potentially. We're not dead here. Out with you. All squeeze will exile. Down to 1. Ossification. I guess we need to cast that, so we also need to activate the Celestus. Close game. Again. We just keep doing close games here. Can we double spell? Yeah. Awesome. That's gonna switch it back.
I am almost
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the perfect mix. It has it all. I decline. It might be the Realm Breaker, and we need the win con. Impulse into a Swift Spear? Always scary when they go for an Impulse in that spot. Field of Ruin. It's an Ossification. And off the top, what do they draw? Not another Squee, I hope. We've already taken out 3 of them. Epicure again. Well, I guess I should make absolutely sure it isn't a counter spell. Smite, Sunfall. Sure. Save every point. Even if we are going to Sunfall, I'm going to save every point. We need a double spell here? I don't want a double spell. Let's just loot. Switch it to day, gain the 1, and then pass and gain again. Beautiful! You're beautiful! If they play Kumano, I'm gonna feel bad. But it's a Swiftie. Let's take it and Sunfall. This will get us another trigger. Celestis, Celestis, Celestis. Right now, what they need to top deck if they want to win, they need to draw Reckless Impulse into multiple burn spells. Man, come on. Where's Realm Breaker? I really want to mill up a red deck. Feldon's pretty good. I think we actually take it and ossificate that thing. I know, weird. Or even better.
You're done.
Trigger Celestis. Sunset. 4 more life. I mean, I'm really glad, to be honest, that the one of Sunset keeps coming up and the one of Realm Breaker doesn't against Mono Red, but I still just want, I don't want to, you guys are mean to me sometimes, and I'm tired of being accused of clickbait on my own channel. And I just want you to enjoy sweet, sweet videos I make. There's a Dissipate, that should wrap it up. Good enough? Not yet. They play till the end? That's who we need to Realm Break. Yeah, my chance to gain life from Sunset Revelry just passed me by. I guess we'll throw it in the bin. 2 life a cycle from Celestis is still as fun as it's ever been. You're digging. You got 10 damage for 3 mana there? No, you don't. Had enough? Come on, Realm Breaker, where are you at? Not BM at all. Not BM at all. Not BM at all. Hey, the evasion tree. Got him. Showed him who's boss. See? Cards in my deck. Wins games as soon as it hits the board. Not clickbait. Not call it clickbait. 98% forever. Anybody out here who doesn't play Mono Red? They have a Teferi avatar. The Illusion of Taste. Hello? Teferi? Let me guess. You've got time? Told you. Told you. Just a faker. What is that? 4 straight mono red decks in Mythic? Yeah, so glad I got here. It's great to be here. Destroy Evil. Probably not the card. Oh, it is the card. All right. Well, yay. Now let's see if they miss a step. Or if they just slam a squee here and run me out of the game. Invasion? Interesting. Can they flip it here? They can with a play with fire. I'm gonna set it to 3. Well, let's play the field just in case they play a foundry and don't give me anything to counter. But yeah, the plan is to dissipate this thing. Could also sunfall it in theory. If I play the Celestis there, we untap and sunfall. That might be better. But I really... Yeah, it would have been really nice. But yeah, let's dissipate this squee. You want to attack your invasion? Nice. Love that for me. Just giving me breaks all over the place, but I should have played this Celestis last turn. It's fine. Maybe this turn they get it flipped so we can sunfall. 5 lands, looking good. Looking good for us. Interesting choice to lightning strike it now. Instead of lightning strike my face, attack with Swift Spear. They are a mono red player. Mono red is what they play. Sunfall. Six lands. It's good for us. Chick. It's good for us. Scene 1. Let the Celestising begin. Let's draw 3. I only got 1! Oh my god, softies. They're all softies. Still 98! How? How is this possible? I'm in the 98 lock now. I think since we made Mythic, the only deck we've played that isn't mono red was Dimir, and we were mana screwed. Everything else has been honestly kind of bad hands, but mono red decks being, well, mono red. How about you? Are you mono red too? This avatar no sleeves. Soldiers. Soldiers. Okay. Card and some 1/1 seems good. No Thalias. Hashtag 0 Thalia. Classic. That was just a rage. Just me trying to rage here. But thank God we went first. Be in way more trouble if we went second. Still, we can't do anything about whatever they play this turn. So if it's good, we're probably going to lose. We don't have a sweeper. Sweeper is really only good against... Well, they're all right against enchantments and they're good against soldiers. But they get worse the more counterspell soldiers run. The Thalia version doesn't usually run any. Play nothing. Just pass. They're scared of Make Disappear. They're just cowering. So they're gonna play a recruitment officer, Oh, now they play a Denic. Great. Okay. Look at them. Oh, Syncopate, you're late. That was your moment. You had a shot at glory and you blew it. Oh, they're having a good curve, aren't they? Hello, recruitment officers? You have a death wish? Uh-huh. Okay. I guess they're not worried about their Harbin. Guardian, out with you. You are undone. Beautiful. Resolutes. Do I have to counter that? No, I have to counter an Anthem. They don't have enough to use the Fortified Beachhead yet. Our Memory Deluge might get us to a Sunfall, which could fix everything. They're still curving out, though. I think we take this one? Because they have Plaza, so we can't kill either of these anyway. So we have to hit a Sunfall off the Memory. Which, you know, that's where you are sometimes. They only have one card left, so if it resolves, we got them. No Sunfall. I guess 4 toughness could happen. Let's see. It could go for the Anthem effect to end the game if they have an untapped land. So, remember, if we target this, they can sack the Plaza, which is not where we want to be. Let's go for the Wandering Emperor. The 2/2 to block the reinforcements.
Keep watch for intruders.
Really needed a Sunfall. If they tap lands here, we can exile the Thalia. If they refuse to, we stay under Thalia lock, and it hurts my soul. But yeah, we took the Destroy Evil in case they drew a land, use Fortified Beachhead to make the Denic bigger, to go for lethal that way. That's why we have that beautiful card just sitting in our hand. All right, so they're still holding up Plaza, so that means we are minusing for a creature.
Let your blade do the talking.
Brutal Cathar, they don't have Plaza up anymore. Syncopate would leave us with Elspeth's Smite open, so we do it. I hope that they have a land in hand. Huge attack. Epic. They go for it. I mean, exiling the Denic is technically better if I can drop a double block on the Thalia. Let's try this before combat just in case. Excellent. We might have backup Thalia. Oh well, make him have it. Are we gonna flip this? You're counting my stuff? Guardian. E. Alright. I don't have a way to kill a Brutal Cathar, so I'm dead if I plus this and then they have one. Am I supposed to draw first? Because we might get an ossification. I think that's the way. March. March is good. Do we do it now? Probably.
I have got
Brutal Cathar and Anthem, we could still lose. If they had both of those, I think we'd have seen it. But yeah, Brutal Cathar here, then we exile that. I guess let them commit their attacker, right? They might go for the Scry. They might play around counter magic. They might discard a card. One to the top. Scary. So discard. Could matter. Could matter a lot. Yeah, that's going to keep them from antheming their soldiers. Cheeky little 2-for-1. Ooh, they got one more card though. What's it do? They countered it. Ooh, no. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, we got to do this.
Still have much to learn.
2 tokens. Untap land, potentially lethal. So I should do this in case we have an ossification. 2 Wandering Emperors. Now remember, they kept on top. I think we should take the Dissipate. I mean, it's probably not a land. Sky Strike Officer. Yep. Down to 2 again. Murex. Do it now. They do run counters. We've seen them now.
I've learned much during my travels.
Close game. I guess we'll see if we find ossification here either. There it is. Do we also want the Sunfall? Yeah. All right, I put you on 0 creatures. Let's see what you can do from here. Ha-ha! Sorry. Got loud. No, I'm not. It's my channel. I can get loud. Ugh. I want a beachhead. Let the milling commence. A slow, painful death is the recipe. Is your punishment. Scrutiny. Oh my. Oh, that's... Oh my goodness.
May your blade strike true.
It will not resolve. Nothing will resolve. Ha ha ha. All right, come on. 98%. The curse. Lift the curse. Yes! We lifted the 98% curse. We lifted the mythic curse. We have purged the demons. All with Realm Breaker. Ah, it's over. It's done. So I think the overall record for this deck is something like 8-2. Which is pretty good and might drive me back in a fundamental Magic direction. And what I mean by that is the counter spells can hit any targets, unlike things like Negate, and they don't get priced out like Make Disappear. The Elspeth Smite, the Destroy Evils, and the Ossifications remove the opponent's thing without giving them something for it, like Fateful Absence or Soul Partition, which just lets them cast it again later. It's good old fundamentals that I've kind of gotten away from because I like the cheaper, more explosive stuff, and I play more of a tempo game when I play Jace and try to mill them out. Also, going up to 4 scrutinies seems to really help in these slower games, because the biggest problem, and the reason I honestly was just banging my head against the wall with control, was that I would get to a point where I slowed my opponent down. I was in a point where I should win the game, and then I just never draw a Memory Deluge, so I just eventually draw 4 lands in a row and die. Pathetic. Weak. Not as likely to happen with a scrutiny. It lets you saw through those spots. Less sweepers, because against mono red, sweepers aren't very good. They just play more haste creatures and burn and kill you. It's very good against white, against soldiers, and in those specific matchups, well, we can buy more time because we have cheaper removal spells to reach our sweeper. So that was the thinking. It worked out very well. I like this build. And now I have hit Mythic, and I really enjoy just jamming control decks. Something about the last, this month has been painful. There's been nothing new in Standard. I went on vacation. I was away in Europe, and during that time, Lord of the Rings split time with Standard videos on the channel. Standard videos where I tried to both play net decks that were very popular, but also build new decks. And by far, what performed the best of that was net decking. Which was really bizarre for me, but Standard videos, net decking. Lord of the Rings specifically failed miserably. I basically, if I continue to make those videos, I may as well just put my channel at risk. I could just like it was bad. It was really bad, and that was really depressing because I love Lord of the Rings, but it's irresponsible to ask me to put more videos of that on this channel. It's asking me to kill my own content, which is sad, but I will still do it. I'm going to finish the challenge. My plan was to get this mythic with some sweet control decks like the old days, where I didn't really worry about what people wanted me to play or representing the meta as a whole. I just played the control decks I was feeling at the time, and those videos have done okay. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing insane, just okay. And it's clear to, like, people want me to play, oddly, they like it when I play mono red or the latest mono black deck or enchantment piles, or I guess that's the most relatable, you know, if you're trying to reach the wider audience. I have the core control fan audience that shows up for this. Thank you guys. You probably stayed till the end too. You're cool. And then we try to reach a wider audience because there's a lot of Magic players that look at the video and are like, control, no. But that is kind of where I came from. That was my roots on this channel, is I just played the control deck I was feeling every day, and I tried to build a slight variation of it all the time and just kept playing it, and it got, you know, it got good steam. I don't know. Somewhere in there I became the guy for standard best of one MTG arena that people tuned into a lot. And in the goal to grow, like, especially with arena not having new cards for standard and standard rotation canceled, I have to accept that growth mindset isn't very good. I have to do something that reaches enough of my audience, but also, you know, keeps me in a headspace where I can still have fun. I don't know if that's standard anymore. Standard it's so repetitive. This has been so tough. Because, yeah, I know the whole time I can play mono red, I can play white, I can play a net deck and just go to mythic. Big deal. Done it 100 times now. I wanted to do it with various control decks the way that I used to, and that went not very fun, because the best lists are just so locked in. I think, I don't know. We're going to see what happens when Eldraine comes out. A few cards have been spoiled. I'm an MTG ambassador, so I've seen more of the cards. And I am very curious how it will affect standard, or if we will have decks with literally no new cards continue to dominate. I think that the ladder's on the table, which scares me. It scares me, guys. New cards are the lifeblood of this, and rotation was an important part of that. But this year, there's no rotation, so I've got my eyes on Alchemy. Alchemy does have a rotation, and it's rotating out the cards I didn't like about Alchemy. So depending what the new Alchemy cards are, like the Lord of the Rings cards I really like. So I'm down for playing with some Bowmasters and One Rings and stuff like that. Get tempted. So we might do some Alchemy. Historic Brawl. I love Historic Brawl. I think I've beat my head into the wall too hard when it comes to Historic Brawl. I think I tried too hard to make it popular and make it a format that you guys would watch. Some of you love it. Thank you very much. That's cool. But about, you know, half of you aren't really down for it. Just not very into it. Especially like Lord of the Rings series. Just people didn't get into, which was really depressing for me because I love it. So Historic Brawl, I've got to find the balance of making that entertaining, which probably means doing builds on the most busted commanders I can find, and maybe I'll release a few of those videos to tide me over until the rotation actually happens. But I don't have any desire to play more standard now. I mean, seriously, like, you guys can't name a deck, and I know you try. Oh God, you try, but you can't name a deck I want to play in standard. This is about as close as it gets, and you've seen me play it 100 times, and the views keep dropping on videos like this, so I know can't run it into the ground. So, standard vacation. Off it. When rotation happens, if new decks actually pop up that are good and can compete, I'll make video of them. Otherwise, we might have to try the Alchemy life, and we'll see how the viewership goes for that. I really do hope many of you will come along for the ride. And Historic Brawl. It's a fun way to get a little vacation. As for those who like Historic and Explorer, I don't know about that. None of those particularly speak to me at this time. We'll keep our we'll keep our heart and mind open. In the meantime, my parting words to the standard only gamers would be this. This deck is sweet. You should go play it. And Godspeed. You're stronger than I. Hopefully I'll be back with some new cards from Eldraine. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.